Hi, ma'am. I'm the police. We have reason to believe there is a suspected bomber in your house. I need to come look for him. May I come in?
Do you have a warrant?
No.
I'm calling my lawyer. Mr. Lawyer, do I have to let the police in my house without a warrant?
No, you do not.
All right, I'm not letting them in.
2 hours later.
Oh no, the police are here. And there's 3 of them this time.
I'm here with backup. We have our warrant.
My house like that. That's
We
not
have
a
our
warrant.
Yes, it is. Give me it.
Hey, what are you doing?
Where's the bomber? I know you're hiding him.
Bothering.
I know he's here. He's in here. I know it. I'm gonna find him. Oh, what is this pornographic material? You're under arrest for illegal possession of pornographic material.
All rise, please.
Court is now in session. You may be seated.
While searching for a bomb suspect, we came across pornographic material which is illegal in the state of Ohio. It is our contention that Mapp should be charged with disorderly conduct and illegal possession of pornographic material. The Fourth Amendment does not require the evidence found to be excluded, as this is a state court. The evidence obtained is admissible because it is not restricted by the Fourth Amendment.
I believe my client's Fourth Amendment rights are being violated due to the absence of a proper search warrant, and the evidence should thereby be thrown out.
All testimonies have been heard and the verdict is in. Miss Mapp has been found guilty with the possession of pornographic material and is being sentenced to 1 to 7 years in prison.
We will appeal this case to the Supreme Court.
Welcome to the Supreme Court. After reviewing the case, we are now incorporating the exclusionary rule to all states. The exclusionary rule states that evidence collected or analyzed in violation of constitutional rights is inadmissible for a criminal prosecution. We have come to a 6-3 decision in favor of Mapp. Her conviction is being overturned and the evidence gathered is voided, and Mrs. Mapp is exonerated from all charges. The Mapp v. Ohio case expanded individual freedoms by regulating law enforcement's use of probable cause and the inclusion of the exclusionary rule in state courts. The Fourth Amendment now applies to states as well as federal levels. There was an 18-year-old girl in Indiana that was kidnapped and raped in Phoenix, Arizona on March 2nd, 1963. She gave a detailed description about who raped and kidnapped her to the police, and her brother recognized a car from her description that belonged to Ernesto Miranda, who actually matched her description. Also, she picked him out of a lineup. The police then interrogated harshly for 2 hours, and Miranda broke down and voluntarily wrote a written confession agreeing that he knew his rights. He later said that he did not know his rights, and at the time, if you gave a self-incriminating voluntary confession before knowing your rights, the confession would not be admissible in court. He got 20 to 30 years and appealed with the concept of the Fifth and Sixth Amendment. He appealed all the way to the Supreme Court, but they couldn't charge him at the time since he did not know his rights. He was retried without using the written confession. This time they used a testimony, and he was put in prison and was let out 8 years later.
Where were you on March 2nd, 1963?
I was at home watching Shameless.
Tell me where you were!
I was at home watching Shameless.
Is there anyone who can testify to this?
Oh, I was home alone.
Are you telling the truth?
Of course, officer. I wouldn't lie to you.
Because you're a criminal.
I'm not a criminal. I didn't do it.
I think you did it.
I didn't.
Confess!
I did it. I'm sorry. Oh, no.
I'm gonna need a written confession. Sign that you kidnapped and raped her, and that you know your rights.
Okay, officer, whatever you need.
I am charging Mr. Miranda with the kidnapping and rape of this individual.
My client is not guilty. There was no attorney present at the interrogation, and the interrogation was in violation of the Fifth Amendment.
The evidence was obtained in violation of the Fifth Amendment because Miranda was compelled to be a witness against himself without being made aware of his rights, and therefore will be thrown out. From now on, all individuals convicted in the court of law will be read their Miranda rights so we never have to deal with this again.
I won, bud! You hustled me, Miranda.
No, I didn't. Say,
You're under arrest. I will now read you your Miranda rights.